I actually started riding bikes late in life. I think I was about 35 when I got my first bike. It was something I had been thinking about doing for years, but never had really the courage to do it. So I took the rider safety class at Harley Davidson, at a Harley Davidson dealership. I think it was over the course of a weekend, a Friday and a Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. And 2 weeks after that, I had my first bike. My first bike was a 2001 R1, blue and white. I definitely wouldn't advise that being somebody's first bike. It was way too powerful for me. And I got myself in trouble a few times on that bike, but it's the bike I learned on. So, took the motorcycle safety class over the course of a weekend. And I think a week after I finished the class, I bought the bike. 2 weeks after that, I rode that bike from Michigan all the way down to Louisiana over the course of about 2.5 to 3 days. So I got kind of a crash course on getting used to that bike. One of the scariest things I've ever done, but it was also one of the funnest things I've ever done, doing that cross-country trip. So why do I ride? That's not a simple question. It's the reason I ride is where I feel the most peace. When I'm on the back of that bike with that helmet on, it's like I'm in my own little world. There's nothing that I'd rather do. I think that's where I get the most enjoyment in life, is when I'm sitting on the back of a bike, riding it in my own zone. So yeah, to answer that question, it's where I find the most peace. It's where I can be with God, I guess is one way to put it. In my own zone. I'm just enjoying life. There's no better feeling in the world to me. Being on a mission is a way that I'm giving back. It's a merging of my passion, which is obviously motorcycles, and my purpose, which I feel is to be of service. And in this particular instance, the way I'm being of service is to use my experiences, good and bad, the lessons I've learned, the things I've been through in this life, in my 50 years, to help other men still clear those same things. And if you find yourself actually dealing with some of those same issues, maybe you can use the advice and the lessons that I've learned to get yourself out of it. And in short, that's all it is. It's the way that I'm merging a passion that I share, that I have, that a lot of men share, which is motorcycles, and a way to look for a deeper meaning in life. A way to get more fulfillment and contentment out of life. Over the years, I had found myself in certain instances not being fulfilled, and it wasn't until I found my purpose and started living my life through it and expressing it, let's just say I felt lost. I think it's the simplest way to say it. And all this is a way that I'm giving back, that I can give back to help other men steer clear of those same issues, steer clear of having those same feelings.